What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal and
Mackenzie.
Back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with 10 things Americans hate about Australia. On each thing, we'll give our opinion if we hate it.
But what can we possibly hate about Australia?
Probably insects for sure.
To be honest.
But
for me, it would be the heat.
The heat. No, I like heat, so I wouldn't hate that about y'all. I like heat.
100 and something degrees.
With tar melting heat, that's different. I can't do.
That's different.
I can't do tar melting heat, dog. That's crazy.
I would just stay home. Y'all wouldn't catch me out nowhere.
Before we jump in, though, subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. Let's see what we got.
What's good, y'all? Tristan here, and today I'm going to be going over 10 things that Americans, or at least this American, hates about Australia. You know, hate's a little bit of a strong word, but I would say these are things that I dislike, frustrate, or annoy me about Australia. Number one is the sun. So yes, even though the same sun they see in Australia is the same sun you see in America, the sun here is different. There is actually a hole in the ozone layer of the atmosphere above Australia, so the sun here is much more strong and it burns you way more quickly than it will anywhere in the States. I don't burn easily. If I go into the sun here for 30 minutes to an hour, like, I'm gonna be pink. It's something I can't really explain, but the sun here just feels so much different. Like, you know, if you go outside on a nice, beautiful, like 70-degree day, you walk out into the sun and it just feels warm. It just feels like so great. You don't get that same feeling of warmth here in Australia. Like, you get it, but it's accompanied with the sting. So the extra strong stinging sun is the first thing that I do not like about Australia. Now the next thing is more of just a mind.
Said you get it, but it's accompanied with the sting.
You gonna feel it.
Yeah, I feel like somebody commented and said something about that hole in the ozone layer wasn't true. It's something else with the sun or whatever, or something, I don't know. But yeah, that hot. I wouldn't hate it. Well, I guess we already said how we feel about that.
Yeah.
Tar melting heat, I can't do, but regular heat, I can do.
Minor inconvenience, but that is you cannot pay for gas at the pump. You actually have to walk inside the gas station to pay for gas. This is annoying for two reasons. Is one, I don't want to go all the way into the gas station to pay, like, it just takes extra time. And two, there's often a line of other people who are paying for the gas or just buying stuff from the gas station, so you have to wait in line to pay for your gas. I don't understand why you just can't pay at the pump like you do in America. I have heard that there are a couple gas stations in Australia where you can do that, but it's like, I don't know. I've never seen it since I've been here. And if they do have them, then they're just really rare. Oh, it's also cheaper. For some reason, gas is like a lot more expensive here.
Yeah.
I don't ever pay for gas at the pump.
You don't?
No.
You always go inside?
I always go inside, even with the card. Because, like, sometimes, like, depending on your card, they'll charge you more. And sometimes it can take up to, like, 2 weeks before they'll give you the money back. Because they charge extra in case, like, your card, like, bounces.
Nah, they ain't never done that to me, dog.
They do.
Nah, they do.
Yes, they do.
That ain't never happened to me, dog.
Yes, they do. One time they took $30 extra off my mom's card, and it took 3 weeks to come back on her card.
They must be replacing my extra charges instantly. Because when I look at my bank account, I can see that they didn't charge more than what I spent.
See, that's crazy. I literally don't. I mean, a lot of people around here don't. You like...
Really?
A lot of us, even with cards, I've never paid for it at the pump.
It's so much more convenient when I can pay at the pump. Because even if I got to go inside, like, I'll start the gas running and I'll go inside and get what I need. So by the time I get back, it's done and I can be on my way.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed you pay for it.
Yeah, I always pay, like... And they never charged me extra, dog.
I don't ever do it. Ever.
I probably would have went back to that gas station, dog. I was like, hold up now.
Nah, I always go in because they don't charge your card extra when you go in.
So this is something that basically wouldn't bother you then.
Yeah, this wouldn't bother me.
I would get annoyed just because I'm a pay at the pump type person. And like, if I don't have to go inside and wait in a line or nothing to pay for my gas, then I don't want to go inside. So, pay at the pump and I'm on my way. Easy money.
Nah, I'm going in. All right. Cash or card.
See how we be our opposites? She ain't want the heat. I said heat. I don't mind the heat as long as it's not tar melting heat. but I mind paying at the pump, and she always go in anyway. That's how we operate, dog.
Now my next one, this really frustrates me sometimes, and that is you cannot turn on red here. So in America, you can turn right on at a stoplight. Well, they drive on the left side of the road here, so it'd be like turning left here. Well, you're not allowed to do that. Nothing is more frustrating than being stuck at a red light, knowing that you are perfectly safe to turn left. There are no cars, but you're not able to do it. Number 4 is something that
I can understand that for safety reasons, but that would annoy me.
Yeah, me too.
I hate waiting at red lights with a passion.
Yeah, I don't ever wait at them. And I be hating when there's that one person who's not turning, so they're going straight, so you don't have a choice but to sit there at the red light.
Yes, that's so frustrating. Or they got to turn left instead, and so, oh my God, I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. Like, move over.
Yes, God, they somehow, some way, but yeah. And sometimes, 1 or 2 times, I done accidentally went left on the red light. It's been a couple times where I ain't see no traffic and I just wasn't out thinking, so I just went. And I was like, oh crap, I just turned left on the red. But I don't think the lights had cameras because I never got a ticket or anything for it.
Oh my God. I don't. Yeah. But I really can't stand that.
So yeah, I hate waiting in like any kind of traffic.
Or like when they can turn right and they're wanting to turn right.
Oh my God!
But it's like even though it's completely clear, they just sit there waiting for the light to turn green. Like you've been driving for how long? You didn't know that you could turn right on red.
Or they like scared to go.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, you had plenty of time to go.
Yes, and to me, it always be the cars that look brand new.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new. Yeah. If you scared to drive it, don't get it. I be heated.
Bro, I swear, yeah. So this will bother the both of us.
Doesn't bother me one bit because I.
But I heard they do more roundabouts anyway than stop signs or like lights.
Don't drink sodas, but it would really piss a lot of Americans off, and that is that there are no free refills. As a bartender, so at the restaurant I worked at, a soft drink would cost $4.50, which is equal to about $3 US. On top of that, like once you put ice in it, it was so small, like it was probably less than half a can of soda that actually went in it. And there were kids who would get like 2 or 3 soft drinks over their meal, and just right there, that would cost the same amount as their meal. So all you Americans out there who like your refills, be thankful that you're in America, because there's pretty much nowhere else in the world that does free refills like we do. All right, now this one.
If I was in a restaurant environment, that would frustrate me. But like fast food or anything, that wouldn't really bother me too much.
Yeah, I feel like fast food wouldn't bother me too much, but I feel like I'm just so used to it that like a lot of the times, like even you do it when we go out to eat at a fast food like McDonald's, you will go get more drink in the middle of our meal. Yeah, but that's because before we leave, people will go refill to take it home.
Yeah, we be eating inside, but like before you, I never really ate inside of no fast food joints. I always got my food to go, so I never got a free refill anyway. But yeah, it will bother in a restaurant just because they taking time to prepare your food.
Yeah, then you have appetizers, so you drink it, and then by the time you get your food, it's gone.
If it was this way, then I would tell the waiter, I'd be like, hey, don't bring my drink until my food's ready. Yeah. But I mean,
they do that because they want you to buy more.
It doesn't make sense health wise, guys. You probably don't need all that soda inside there. So I can understand that. Yeah. But that one would frustrate me a bit in restaurant settings.
I think I like how like water is free.
Yeah, true.
Like ice water is free.
True. That'll be nice.
Really gets me. This is, of all the things I dislike about Australia, this one, like, I really hate. Like, this is a true hate about Australia. And that is that they have speed cameras everywhere. Like, you cannot speed here in Australia. Now, you can argue, that, like, speed cameras keep people safe. Like, you shouldn't be speeding anyways. But I guarantee you, if you drive, there's not a single person out there who has never sped in their life. And the speeding cameras here aren't like police in the U.S. where, like, they're not going to get you for going 4 miles over the speed limit. Like, once you're getting close to 10, that's when you get a ticket. Here, if you're going 3 kilometers over the speed limit, which is equal to about 2 miles per hour, you're going to get a ticket. And I just don't think that's reasonable. To me, it seems like a little bit of an overstep from the government to just be like mailing tickets because they like got you on camera. Like, I don't know. I don't like the feeling of being like surveyed everywhere and having cameras all around me. Yeah. And that's just like one thing that I don't really agree with here. especially with the speed limits here already being low. That's like another annoying thing is the speed limits here are lower than they are in the States. So if you're gonna have slow speed limits and then you're gonna get people in trouble from cameras for going 2 miles per hour over, like
that's crazy.
To me, that just seems a little too strict. So the next thing I don't like about Australia.
Yeah, Danny would come home with
so many tickets, dog.
Bro, I wouldn't even want to come home to that.
I said, first time I saw this, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to take that. But somebody said, like, once you learn where the speed cameras are, like, you know when you can speed and then when you got to slow down. So it's just about learning where they're placed.
Yeah, but we would come home. A million pictures of
bro,
you.
Bro. I can't stand going because sometimes I'll be like, why is the speed limit so low? Like on the interstate here or like the highway, I'm like, why am I going like 55, 60, dog? This should be a 75 mile per hour zone, so it'd be frustrating me. Like I noticed that coming into like Tennessee, there's no 75 mile per hour signs. I think the highest they got was 70 on here in here.
Yeah.
But Texas, you get 75, dog, and that's just a suggestion.
In Texas, y'all be going 90 to 100.
Yeah, that's what I said. You get to 75, and that's just a suggestion. We definitely shooting past that.
Yes, bro. I've been to Texas with him. Okay, I've drove in the car with you, and I've seen people drive, and I ain't never seen people drive like Texas people drive, bro. They scare me, and I won't drive in Texas.
I get when I had to come here, like, or on my way back home, like, I'm cautious about going through Georgia, going through Tennessee, but as soon as I'm back in Texas, I'm flying, dog. I kicked that joker in the fly. I'm like, oh, I'm back home. These cops ain't finna get me in Texas. I'm Gucci. So I start flying.
Yes, I'm telling you, the first time I visited, I was like, people were everywhere, all over the roads. People were going fast, passing up, and I'm just like... Y'all are some maniacs.
Dog, even in the city, the speed limit could say 35, like, and I'm just going like 50 on the
Yes,
street.
I've seen him do that. Like, just when we're just going to grab food, and that man be like,
bro,
we be back home within 2 minutes.
Bro.
I'm like, this would have took me at least 20.
I love going fast, dog. And the reason I go slower here is just because our insurance is still in Texas, so I can't afford to get pulled over. And then I didn't know the area well, so it's like I can't go too fast because I don't know where I'm going half the time. So I gotta slow down because of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Texas. Oh yeah, I'm gone. I'm out of there, dog.
Yeah, like the main, the town is like 25.
Yeah.
25 or 30. No more than that, I don't think.
Here?
Yeah, like in our little town.
Yeah. And that's frustrating.
Australia is the Wi-Fi here as a whole is just kind of shitty. Like, it's not complete crap, but it's definitely much worse on average than it is in the US. If you go to a typical free Wi-Fi, like cafe, restaurant, I don't know, any typical free Wi-Fi, it's gonna be lower quality than what you'd find in the US. But even if you are paying for your own internet and you're paying for the fastest Wi-Fi that you can get, you're still gonna have really slow upload speeds. You have to pay extra on top of like whatever you get to have a fast upload speed. As someone who uploads YouTube videos, it usually takes for like a 10-minute YouTube video around like 20 to 30 minutes for it to upload. That's on like my fast internet back home in the US. Here, if I'm trying to upload about a 10-minute YouTube video, it's gonna take probably between 5.5 to 7 hours to upload. I don't know why their upload speeds are so slow, and I don't know why you have to pay extra for them, but it gets really frustrating. Like literally, if I just wanna attach like a picture to an email, it's gonna take like 20 to 30 seconds for it to load to the email. Where like in the US, like it's gonna happen within like less than 5. And ironically, Australians are like kind of proud of the fact that they invented the internet, is what they say. Like an Australian guy invented the internet. So I don't know why, if you invented the internet, your internet is still so bad. Next one isn't too big of a deal, but
that would be the one that's a deal breaker, dog. Slow Wi-Fi is a no-go.
Yeah, we don't do slow Wi-Fi.
Nah, and he said 10-minute video take 20-30 minutes to upload to YouTube. It shouldn't even take that long, to be honest.
You said 5.5 to 7 hours.
Nah, there's no way, dog. Like
y'all wouldn't get as much content as y'all do.
Yeah, I would, bro. I would be banging my head against the wall. So
we wouldn't even be.
Not very much.
We wouldn't even be full-time YouTubers, bro.
Yeah, and I know some people have good internet in Australia, so I don't think it's like everywhere it's bad, but I've heard many like reports of bad internet in Australia. So yeah, that's one thing that would get to me right there.
It does get a little annoying, and that is you pretty much always have to pay extra for like any condiments, sauces you want, and it's usually like quite expensive for some sauce. Like you're gonna be paying between like 50 cents and $2 for a little bit of sauce. So yeah, for something that's usually free and included in your meal, that definitely frustrates me about Australia. Now this one is another one that really frustrates me.
We talked about that the other day. Usually ranch and any kind of special sauce is extra, but like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, you get as much as you want for free.
Yeah, and like at McDonald's, if you get like a 10-piece nugget, you automatically get 3 that comes with your meal. But I also always ask for extra, and I never pay.
Yeah, so
at McDonald's. Like you go to Zaxby's or
you have to pay some.
Yeah, anything like that, then it's 25 cents per sauce.
Yeah. And that's for what, like the Zaxby sauce or the ranch?
Yeah, that's like for Zaxby sauce or ranch.
Yeah.
But like ketchup is free.
Unlimited, yeah.
They have it like sitting on the bar on the side.
Yeah. So I guess some condiments are more expensive to have. I guess cost the restaurant more than others. So
yeah, like Taco Bell, all of their sauces are free.
Facts.
They have them sitting out.
And
people we be grabbing handfuls.
So you know other people be grabbing handfuls.
Yeah, everybody do. I saw this girl on TikTok, bro. She was taking out her Taco Bell bag. She had like a whole mountain of sauces, and she was like, "I like to have my options."
See, yeah, and I feel that. I feel
there's no way I could take that much sauce in front of these workers.
That's Taco Bell sound good, goddamn.
Me and you both get one handful, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because this is another thing that I think is just a kind of like an overstep of the government, and that is that they mandate like it is illegal to ride a bike here without wearing a helmet. Obviously it's smart to wear a helmet, no one's doubting that, but I think I should be able to choose whether I wear a helmet or not. Like, I'm an adult, I think most adults should be able to make decisions like that. Additionally, this helmet rule doesn't apply for like skateboarding, like scootering, longboarding, like anything like that. It only applies to bikes. Skateboards are so much more deadly and so much more dangerous than a bike, but you don't need a helmet for them. Like I know more people than I can count on one hand that have gone into a coma or have died from skateboarding, from hitting their head. If you included concussions, I know more people than I could count on 2 hands that have gotten either a concussion, coma, or died from a skateboard. But a bike, I don't know anyone. Like, if you're mountain biking and going on hard trails, you're most likely smart enough to put on a helmet and like you can think for yourself. Or if you're just gonna go for a stroll around your neighborhood, you're probably not gonna put a helmet on, but that's your choice to make. So I don't know. I get a little frustrated by that, but that is just another thing as an American I hate about Australia. I really need to stop.
I'm not mad about that one for health purposes or safety purposes. But it doesn't make sense that you would mandate it for bikes and not like skateboards. I do agree with him on that part.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't bother me at all. But I think, like, I agree, like, as a kid, like, you should have a helmet on. But as an adult,
you be able to choose.
Yeah, be able to choose. Now, if you're on a motorcycle,
you got to.
Then you got to.
Yeah. Like I said, it don't bother me, but if you're going to mandate it for bikes, to not mandate it for skateboards is wild.
Yeah.
Using the word hate so much. I don't hate Australia for these things. Like, I freaking love Australia. Like, why do you think I'm here? These are just some ways that I think Australia can improve. How about that? That's a better way to say it. All right, anyways, next one. Tobacco and cigarettes here are so highly taxed, like insanely taxed. It's going to be like, depending on where you're at, what you're getting, it's going to be like 2 to 3 times more to get tobacco and cigarettes here than it is back in the US.
They still spell tobacco wrong here, unless they spell it differently out there, but...
He can't say tobacco and cigarettes. It's tobacco and alcohol.
Yeah. But it should be T-O, like tobacco, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken.
I think it's A.
Look it up. F, is it? Maybe I'm just dumb.
No, T-O.
T-O. That's what I thought, yeah. I was like, I ain't see it spelled with an A.
Tobacco.
I don't smoke cigarettes, but if you do, a pack of cigarettes here costs between $20 and $35 US. Like, just to give you an idea for how expensive it is. This last one. So I was struggling. I only had like 8 things that I hated or disliked about Australia, and I reached out to some Australian friends and I asked them one question. I said, what's something you hate about Australia? And they both responded to me with the exact same thing, and that is the damn flies here. The flies, the bugs, whatever you want to call them, like, they are so pesky and annoying here. Like, the bugs in general just kind of like, you know, get in your face, they're annoying, but the flies are aggressive. Like, they are I can't even explain them. Like, they just attack you when you try to hit them off your face. Like, they just come back, they buzz right around here and you cannot get rid of them. Like, ugh. I wish I could explain the flies here, but they are just a different animal than flies in America. They will not leave you alone. They run into you, they hit you, like they bite you. I forgot that. Yeah, they can. Some of the flies here, there's different types of flies. Some of them can bite you and leave you like itching like a mosquito does. Obviously, I've shared the bad about Australia in this video, but Australia is a great, wonderful place. I think in many ways it is much better than America. And if you want to hear my reasons for why I think Australia is actually better than America, then check out that video right over there. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace.
Yeah. I ain't effing with no aggressive flies, dog.
Nah, but we do have flies, though, that won't leave you alone. Like, they keep flying around in your ear, your face. They want to freaking land on you all the time. They want to land on your plate, your hand, your leg.
You gotta kill them, dog.
I can't stand it, but I ain't never had a fly bite me.
Nah, not bite, dog. Like, they suck your blood, but you don't really feel it.
But you don't really feel it.
Mosquito, you feel it. Mosquito got an itch to it when they start.
Yeah, mosquito,
when they bite,
you know.
Yeah.
The second they started.
Exactly. But a fly, you don't really, you just know it's there because that buzzing get on your last nerves. And
yes.
It's just, but
I didn't know flies sucked your blood.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure flies suck your, do that?
That's mosquitoes.
What do, oh, hell.
Flies be eating like your food.
Really?
Like they be landing on your food like.
So why they landing on, why they even bother landing on people?
They might think you're food, but you ain't.
They got that. I think fly.
I know they I don't know.
Let's see. Do flies eat?
You mean bite people?
So I guess there are flies that do and some that don't. I don't know. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess some do, some don't. I don't like flies either way.
Yeah, either way.
I'm going for the kill.
Yeah. I'm one of those people, like, if it lands on my food, I'm not eating it.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
I heard they pee every time they land on you.
I'm eating the food, dog. Just
I
because
heard
it land on your food, I'm still eating the food.
No, they say every time it lands, it's peeing.
Well, it's starting, then why wouldn't you eat the food? It's done peed on you already.
But you're going to eat the food it peed on.
It already peed all over your skin.
You're nasty.
It already done peed all over your skin, god dang it. You man, I'm not wasting money, bro, over a fly landing on
I'm
food.
going to cut that part off.
That mean you ain't never been to no outside birthday parties and ate. Cause flies be all over that. Outside barbecues.
It's where you just swing them away. I be trying to eat, be like.
they done got on the food at one point or another.
Well, god dang it, I didn't see it.
That's all we got, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get the video a thumbs up. We out.